Okay, so I'll reintroduce myself. I'm Laura, Nathan's fiance, Hannah's brother's fiance, to clarify. So I met Hannah for the first time when she came to visit Nathan for a night of great fun at Georgetown during our junior year, which was almost 6 years ago now. Hard to believe, but naturally we went to see Tron 3, the greatest movie ever, because it was a wild night. So Hannah's most vivid memory of that night, for some reason, is Nathan holding my hand. I guess she found that alarming. But my most vivid memory of that night is actually how incredible Hannah was, and how much I had anticipated meeting this person, and how much I wanted to impress her, and then how incredibly comfortable I felt with her. It was weird. It was like I had met her already, and for some reason it really assured me of my relationship with Nathan in a strange way. So I always admired how close Hannah and Nathan were, and I still do. And I remember hoping that I could spend more time with them, and here we are now. So that worked out. The fact that I was the ultimate cause of Hannah meeting Eric feels like a testament to our friendship, and I think it is, actually. So to tell you this cinematic story, a tale of two lovers, two passionate, wild people meeting in the heat of the New York scene on the dance floor. That's actually not really how it happened. But it was something like that. I took Hannah to an Italian restaurant, I think it was, where they compensated for accidentally overlooking our reservation by seating us at the bar. And moments later, they sent over a whole bottle of Prosecco for free, which was great. Hannah and I had actually already ingratiated ourselves with the bartender, so needless to say, we were very intoxicated that night, and I dragged her to a club that she would never, ever be caught dead in had she not been this inebriated. So thank you, Inoteca. Now closed. It was in the East Village. It was a great place. Anyway, luckily, I think Eric's friends had the same idea that night. So we went there, we met some of my friends, then some new people, and somewhere along the way, Eric. But you'll have to follow up with Eric for the rest of the story, because Hannah and I can't be relied on for true facts. Anyway, moving on to things I love about Hannah, and perhaps some things Eric also loves about Hannah. So Hannah is extremely conscientious. Anyone who knows Hannah knows this. And she's annoyingly polite. But really, it's actually kind of annoying sometimes. Hannah, please cut your thank yous down to 50 per day for all of us, thank you. Hannah's also incredibly loving, but she loves Luna way too much, and that's also really annoying. Hannah loves to do cross stitch. It's her new thing, which is great for all of us because we get free artwork, and Nathan and I love artwork. But Osmond crosses, Hannah's not very familiar with. For those of you who don't know, Hannah's Jewish. And that's actually why Hannah won't be officially taking the name Osmonds, but Osmonds, don't be offended, it's about Donnie, not you. Hannah's also a wonderful musician and an inspiring teacher, so you can understand she has the opportunity to make a name for her people, and she should. And get working on that music. Anyway, back to the serious part. I really admire Hannah greatly, not only for being an all-around wonderful person who brings light and laughter into my life, but also for the objectively good things that she does for the world, bringing music and expression into children's lives, helping people achieve their academic goals, caring for the environment, and constantly offering her time and attention to friends and family, like no one else. It is sincerely heartening to know that Eric sees all of this and more, and makes my best friend and sister feel appreciated for these qualities on a daily basis. She deserves it, and Eric, you deserve her. While I may have focused here on Hannah almost entirely, this sentiment is for the two of you. Eric, you are kind, ethical, intelligent, adventurous, and everything else that Hannah sought out and deserves. I feel fortunate to have you as a brother. I love you both, and I wish you all the joy that life has to offer. You've seized the best of it already. Love.
That was very nice. Hi, everybody. So, a toast to the groom, to the bride, to the revolution. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Anyway, for those who don't know me, I'm Hannah's friend from college. My name is Alexander Lerner. That's Alexander, and we are meant to be here celebrating the union of Hannah and Eric. And Peggy. Now, I've known Hannah and Eric since basically the first night they met, a little later than Laura, and I'm very happy to report that they have not yet broken up. Thank you. No, I'll say more. Urban Dictionary defines love as nature's way of tricking people into reproducing. And I don't think that's going to be fruitful. Urban Dictionary defines poop dollar as a dollar. Yeah, that one's not right either. So, I'll say this. Hannah has never really been the type to try and grab the spotlight. She and I have talked a lot in the past few weeks about weddings and tradition and Teen Mom 2, and I think for both her and Eric, it makes them a little uncomfortable to be just showered with so much attention this weekend. And honestly, that to me speaks a lot about what I really like about them, that they're thoughtful about all of these subjects, and they're really genuine and humble-dumb. And I think whatever discomfort they feel, it just comes from the fact that, you know, at a big event like this with all these people, everything has to be a little bit choreographed. So, you know, things can seem over the top and stuff like that, and sometimes it can feel a little phony. And in some ways it is. I mean, for example, I have to go over to the Epstein house before and just smile at them and not spit in their faces and say, oh, I like you guys so much, but, you know, that's okay. Anyway, well, we get through it. The Bitterbaum Epstein house. No, but seriously, even though it's sometimes hard to believe, even in all the, you know, the exaggerations and all of that, I think the really amazing truth is that everybody here does have these very positive, very strong feelings about you too. And it's really genuine. We all love you. We all anticipate with pleasing expectation your future together. And we're excited to be a part of it. And that's the reason why we all came to drink your free alcohol. So, I do want to close on a personal note. A poop dollar is a dollar. No, that's not it. I do want to say sincerely, I am very grateful to have the opportunity to speak to everyone tonight. It's rare that, you know, you get a chance to celebrate the people you love and really talk honestly to them. So, I'm gonna seize the moment and stay in it. And who wants to do that? So, I will say this. Hannah, I don't think I say it enough, but you really have changed my life in a very positive way. So without going into too much of the details, I'll just sort of say that I've always been a very anxious person. It's made it hard for me in a number of arenas, and I have trouble trusting people and things like that. And it's really just through my friendship with you that I've learned that there are good people who can be relied on, and it's because you are so genuine, and because in every interaction, you are totally honest about what you want, and you are totally thoughtful about what other people want. And that, to me, it's just really changed the way I see the world. So I know I'm mostly supposed to be telling you you're fat this weekend, so I'm sorry, but I will get back onto my duties as soon as possible. I guess what I'm really trying to say, Hannah, is that you are awesome. Wow. So with that, I'd like to invite everyone to rise up, hoist their glasses, being careful to not throw away their shots, and drink a toast to the happy couple. And Eric, congratulations. We all love you very much. Also, let it go.
Check, check. Hello, everybody. I love speeches. I'll try to keep it as fast as possible, which is something that's very hard for me to do, is to keep speeches short. So I will try to do it for Eric because he asked me to. I am Eric's friend, Lucas. We've known each other since the summer before 5th grade. Our 5th grade class, we went to France together. And since then, we've been on drumline together, we've been to Germany together, we've been friends since we were 10 years old. And one thing that I've always loved about Eric, and we never really get sentimental with each other as guys probably, or who knows what. Eric and Adam and I have been very good friends since starting drumline together in middle school. And I've maybe always kind of thought of Eric as the grown-up of the three of us. Maybe it's his quiet demeanor or his being smarter than us, but he's always been someone who's kind of taken care of other people. And that's obviously something that I see in Hannah, and as per the other speeches, she's very caring and very doting. And the two of them fit together very well with each other by doing that. The other thing that I really like about Eric is he's, I think, 2 words, I don't know which one applies better, so I'll say them both. He's very dedicated and devoted. And I remember when we all became drummers, Eric went straight in and saved all of his money and bought a very, very nice drum set and proceeded to become one of the best drummers that I know, whereas I just kept going to class and, you know, hanging out with my friends. And I think dedication is something that is great about Eric, and I know that he has that for Hannah, and I know that she has that for him, and I think they are great together, and I love you both. So congratulations, and let's raise our glasses, or drinks, to the happy couple.
Hello, everyone. That was loud. I am Andrew, Eric's cousin.
That's good.
Oh, thank you. Obviously, I'm older than Eric, so I've known him since the day he was born. And we weren't always the best of friends as we are now. When we were young, Ashley, his sister, and I would pick on him, and he would cry, and we would get in trouble. Which is sort of the natural order of things, I think. But as we got older, I realized that Eric is one of my favorite people in the entire world. And we lived together for a little while when he moved to Milwaukee. And it was a very special time for me. And we got to know each other even better. And then all of a sudden, Eric living the single life for a very long time, an extremely long time.
Uncomfortably long.
Uncomfortably long time. Sort of out of the blue for me. He's like, I've met this person. And when I first met Hannah, it was Christmas. Just kind of ironic, but whatever. And it was amazing because it was like instantly knowing someone and instantly being comfortable with someone and knowing, wow, this person is going to be in my life for a really long time, if not forever. And instantly feeling like this is family. And that's a really special feeling. When Eric makes a decision, he really sticks to it. He knows what he's doing. He's a calculated person. That's a little bit of an understatement. But I very much love him for that and many other reasons. Eric is one of the most special people in my life. And Hannah, you are too. I'm just really happy that you guys have found each other and that you guys will be a part of my life and a part of each other's lives forever. That's incredible. I'm sorry I'm not very clever or funny, but whatever. I love you so much and I'm very happy for you.
Love you.
We got one more, everybody. Hello, everybody. Is this a good volume for everybody in the back? Can you guys hear me okay? Osmonds and Epstein's in the house. Let me hear it, everybody! So good, so good. Thank you very much. So, the whole thing I want to talk to everybody about today is everybody but the two of you. You're going to get plenty of adulation, you're going to get plenty of attention, you're going to have everything, your moment in the sun, your moment in the spotlight, today, tomorrow, and throughout your life together. But right now, I want to just shine a spotlight on the audience and look at how wonderful and beautiful everybody is. Everybody, please wave at me. Just give me, let me see. Oh my goodness.
We know them. We know them.
I know, and I think my whole point is that they are them because of us, and they're freaking awesome. So not to bury the lead too much, but I want to zoom back in time just a little bit, give a little bit of a personal story. Maestro, I love you, man. You were very instrumental in my childhood. I became very good friends with Eric early on. Missy, Maestro, you welcomed me into your home. You taught me a bunch of wonderful things about culture and music and love and support. Even when Eric didn't want your support, you still shoved it down his throat. And I love that about you, and I think that he's the man he is today because of you and your persistence. So thank you very much for being that. And thank you very much for being that to me as well. There were a bunch of things that I learned in the Osmond household. And I think, so, Missy, this is my favorite part of growing up in the Osmond household, is I would come in and Missy would make a beeline for me and she'd go, okay, so who's your girlfriend and what's going on at school? And is Eric seeing anybody? Does he like anybody? And Eric's a pretty calculated and pretty introverted person, so the answer was typically no, no. And then she started asking me a lot, well, what's his type? She's trying to get to know Eric. I think that she was like, I got some friends, they have some daughters, we can make this thing happen. So she would ask me a lot, what's his type growing up? What's his type? And you know what? I could never give her an answer. I never knew. But here's what I do know. I know what his influences are. I know what the people around him are. I know what all of you guys are. And I see literally all of the wonderful qualities of you, his support system, the people that built him in his childhood and growing up. I see that in Hannah. I see Maestro in you. I see the vivacious, sexy Missy Osmond in you. I see a lot of Eric in you. I see a lot of thoughtfulness, a lot of compassion, a lot of living your values, truly living your values. And I think I finally know what his type is. and as tight as you, and I'm so proud. Eric, you got her, you know? It's amazing. Missy, we did it, baby, we did it! So with that, Eric, I love you. I'm gonna love you forever. Hannah, I love you too, and I'm gonna love you forever.
Love you.
And so everybody, one more hand for you guys for making them what they are today.